Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Junae Lewis Show. This is Junae Lewis. Today, I'll be talking about Spice, the dance hall singer out of Jamaica. And I'm going to tell you something. I had the opportunity to see her in Guyana. Whoa.
I watch her as she enters onto the stage. And you know what? I realized this is just a woman doing what she has to do to earn a living. First of all, people think Spice is that big. She's really not that big. It's actually the boobs that she have. Watch, the belly is flat, so you can see she had surgery for that. And it's that rump in the back that's causing her to look really bigger than she really is. But that's normal for the Caribbean and for Atlanta, where she lives right now. They like that body shape.
Tell you this, one thing I've done is admire her even more because we had a little hiccup where I tried to interview her and her people in her camp was a little rude. But besides that, I have to give this sister kudos because she came in on short notice and came in to replace another singer. I'm not going to mention her, who was scheduled really to be there. And Spice came in and did a good job. I became a fan of Spice when she did Black Hypocrisy. And I'm going to tell you, I admired her for the fact that she had the guts to stand up and tell Black people, you are prejudiced against your own people. Here it is. I'm dark. You don't like me. But now that I'm light, let's see what you're going to do. Yes, it's raunchy, this whole scene where they're doing the dance hall hip hop thing. But at the same time, let's face it, this woman did what she knew how to do to get herself out of where she was, poverty. She talked about the fact that she only had one shoe in 2003. And today her life is different. It's just like being an actress. You do what you have to do on stage. And when you get off, you're a mom, you're whoever you have to do. It might not be the best thing that everybody like, but hey, these people do what they have to do. And I admire her for doing what she had to do. For somebody who was born in a country where colorism is because you're dark, you don't get any places, certain positions you don't get. Plus she was poor. And she had to make a decision. Education probably wasn't a choice for her. She didn't have the opportunity to probably have education. But she was smart enough to say, hey, I am not going to stay in this poverty. And so she used what she had was her body and her voice to sing to get her out of where she was. Let me tell you, I admire that more than anything. Because yes, it's raunchy, and yes, dancehall music is raunchy, and it's ridiculous, it's crazy when you see it happening. But then I thought about rock and roll. Oh my God, that is so violent. If you've ever went to a rock and roll concert, or if you've went to a country and western, the things that they sing about, this one cheating on this one, that one, that one. So the fact that she's talking about selling her body and what she's done, and I don't think she used the word selling, but the fact that her body, she's using it as an object to get where she has to go. She's doing what she has to do. And until you walk a mile in somebody's shoes, sometimes it's not good to judge them. But the grace of God that many of us didn't have to do what she had to do to get where we had to go. She used what she had and the tools that she had to do what she had to do. Now, I'm not saying unless I'm saying Spice is the best thing. No, I'm just saying here is a Black woman in a society that generally looked down upon women, first of all, and then being a darker tone a woman. And she took what she had and made something out of it. Because at the end of the day, most people are trying to get that money. And sometimes when they're going to college and they have the PhD and they do all of that, it's to get money the same way too. But she chose not to jump to soup. I'm not taking anything away from somebody's education. Please don't think I am. But what I'm saying to you is, think of what you're doing holding this mantle and what she did doing what she's doing, right? The only thing I don't like is that I see, not just Spice, but I see most of these singers are doing it now. You pay your money and then they make you do all the work by singing. Look. Literally, she did this for most of the show. Watch this.
A little romantic. I got you with my baby and acting. Big party boy.
What is that? I mean, when people pay their money, they want to see you perform. So I find all of these artists are doing it now. And I think they're doing it, because they want to make sure that their fans are truly their fans. But I feel like if I pay, you perform. Not make me sing the song. You're like, oh, here you go. So anyway. And I want to thank the Guyanese people for giving me an opportunity to go on stage and tape the show. It was a good experience for me. I enjoyed it.
cool it down, me have to cool it down because it's never be like only one. You want to be cool every piece of ice. Nobody needs that is up for the night. We need one friend to be quiet. You want to be cool every piece.
And of course, like any other performance on stage, it really and truly do get physical. This one where this boy is pouring this ice on this little girl, I felt so bad for her, but at the same time, I had to remember this is something that she signed up for. So, but you know, it could be anybody's daughter, so that's why I felt a little bad. But it was entertainment; the crowd liked it. Everybody went back to laughing and enjoying. You know, they stopped the show to get things going to fix everything back up. You know, I don't know if I'll put that in my performance or if it should be in there, but that's just a personal opinion. But Spice, of course, is doing what she does, entertaining the crowd and making sure that the people have a good time. And that was part of it, you know. So all in all, I think it was a decent performance for short notice, and I truly do appreciate her doing it. Of course, they give a few of the local artists. These guys are specifically from Linden, from this local area, an opportunity to perform while any artists come, whether it's Spice, B Spice, or who. The only thing I don't like about this is these guys, believe it or not, are actually performing for free or very little money. I mean, yeah, they don't really pay them. Of course, you see the audience there, and the audience is really there for Spice. They're not for these guys, but it's an opportunity for them to showcase themselves. So it's a good and a bad for them at the same time. No money, but an opportunity. Well, that's all I have from Spice for now, and bye from Linden, Guyana. I want to say thank you to the Guyanese people and to my little assistant, Calypso Marshall. Thank you. Thank you for watching the June Adley Show. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.